Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's one of the reasons that it could be going out, the light bulb. Wow, it's shorting out. So you know what, guys, we're gonna have to remove this light bulb, which is the perfect time to show you guys how to do this. We're gonna grab our number 10. We're gonna remove this headlight. Please subscribe to the channel, guys, if you find this helpful. That helps me out a lot and it motivates me to keep doing this kind of videos. Okay, now there's a little tab here. I want to see if you guys can see this right here, guys. So you have to pull this up, and then it will disengage that tab, and then you'll be able to pull this out. Let me see if I can do. Let's see. There we go. To remove this front grille, you guys have to first clear everything from the top, and then you guys will have some plastic pins. On my case, I have removed them before to remove this headlight, but I have new ones. I put these ones. They're not the ones that we should have there, but they did the job. Now we have to remove this. It's gonna be a little bit difficult because they're smaller. I wasn't expecting to remove this. If you guys have smaller tools, smaller screwdrivers, please don't be afraid to use them. Let's see if we can find something else. All right, guys, you want to make sure you're extra careful when you do this. Let me show you here. There's these tabs right there that you guys will have to push down with a flathead screwdriver. Make sure that you push this down and you don't stress this plastic too much because it's gonna break. It's not a very flexible plastic, so yeah, you just want to keep that in mind. Push these tabs down on both sides. You have one there, actually one in the middle, and then one on the other side. All right, guys. All right, my friends, as you guys can see, this was what it was touching with the grill. We have the grill out, so now we should be able to pull this out easily, just like that. All right. I heard somebody saying out there that in one of the comments of one of the videos that I watched that this was easier. I don't think this way is easier because you have to deal with the risk of breaking the grill, which I don't think is worth it. I would rather just remove the air box like you guys just saw and do it that way. So here, guys, you're gonna have to unplug this one right there. Let me, you guys can do this with the headlight out already. Let's see, guys. Here's gonna be a little bit annoying because you have the bumper, which it will touch this right there, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult to pull the whole headlight out, so you're gonna have to do it with both hands, which I'm gonna do so right now. All right, guys, here you're gonna have a little bit of harder time to remove this headlight because this touches the bumper. So if you have one of these tools, you can just slightly put it in the gap and you can make this plastic go down, okay? And once this is over this edge, you should be able to pull this headlight out, okay? See, guys, I think it just came off. Here's something there, but I think the wire nut just fell off. Okay, guys, there we go. So now we just have to unplug this from here like this, and we had the headlight removed. Now let's see if we can fix this wiring here. Alright, guys, so this was melted in a way where this was glued to this metal, so luckily it didn't get any worse, but it's pretty bad. So we have to cut the wiring from here. Just grab your pliers and make sure that you cut it right there. Maybe you guys need better wire cutters than I, but you get the idea. You just have to cut it, okay? And then once you cut this, you can see that the insulation is pretty bad, so meaning that this was under heat for a long time. So at this point, let's see if we can. Okay, guys, so we're gonna have to open this headlight so we can get access to the whole wire and just cut whatever is broken. So to open this headlight, you guys have to open these clips here. It's not that hard, you just have to lift them up with a screwdriver, flathead. When you guys do this, make sure to remove this screw right there. It's a star-shaped screw, and you just remove it, okay? Okay, my friends, I was able to open up this headlamp, and the way I did it, I just grabbed a screwdriver and I slowly lifted up so it would unglue from this. Is sealed, so there's some very strong glue silicone here that you guys might want to be careful not to yank it too much, because you could end up breaking this plastic, which is, it seems like it's pretty fragile. So you want to remove this screw, and then you do want to get this under there and pry this open. It will open, but first make sure you get all around. Take your time. I know it can be very tedious, but you know, or you can buy a new headlight. Depends what you guys want to do, okay? All right, guys, so I want to find my wire that's broken, which is gonna be right here. um, I can see that. Let's see. So that's my end, and that will be the other wire. So as you guys can see, it's broken until here. So I'm gonna cut it right there, and I'm gonna pigtail. Maybe yeah, just to be safe. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a zip tie right there. I will remove this zip tie and cut it from there. Let's see, or at least fix this part of the wire. Okay. Let's see if that's the one that we need to fix. So yeah, that would be one of the broken ones. So yeah, I'm gonna fix it from there, and I'm gonna pigtail these two wires right there, and I will make sure that there's new wiring going from here to there. And then we have to seal this again. You can use black silicone for this, and you guys should be okay. Hello my dear YouTube friends, and welcome again to another video. Right now I am working on a headlight from a Range Rover Evoque 2015, and the issue with this was that I was constantly having burned light bulbs. They would burn every 2 months. Okay, and I decided to open it up and see what would be the issue of the burning, and this is what I found, guys. As you guys know, Range Rover and Land Rovers and Ford, because basically this is a Ford car, they are not made with good quality components. And look at this, guys. So the heat from the light itself have been burning the insulation, melting the insulation of these wires. Okay, and these two wires, so this one and these ones, are the ones that go to the main bulb. So here it is, and I'm gonna fix it because I need this light working right now, but I'll probably just get a brand new headlight assembly, because I think this whole wiring, it's already bad. I'll be able to cut it and maybe even from there and splice it and put the pigtail. But again, there's something wrong with the materials that this company uses. I know, like, I had many issues with this car, and I hope this is the last time I fix something. And yeah, guys, I don't really recommend these Range Rover Evoques. They're nice looking cars, but again, guys, be ready to have many things broken down, and be ready to, if you don't do it yourself, pay a lot of money for things like that. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will be posting the full repair video from when I remove it out of the car to where I put this back and get it working. So if you guys like this kind of content, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and I will see you in the next video. Alright guys, I was able to cut the wires and splice them with new wire that I found from a harness from a headlight assembly that I had. I think it came out of a Honda or a Toyota, so I think it should be the quality should be better, but I still had to like fix some of these parts of the wire that just came off. And you know, for now it's gonna be fine, but eventually I'm gonna have to get a new assembly. I don't really want to change all the wirings, and plus this is going like that, so I don't think they're more than $150. So if I want this brand new, then I would just get a new one. I just want it working for now as much as I can. I don't want to spend more money on it. Now I'm gonna put it back together, and we gotta make sure to seal this again. So make sure you guys get some black silicone, or yeah, some black silicone, so you can make sure it's sealed from the rain. And then now next I'm gonna put this back into the car. Okay guys, so next step would be to install the headlamp assembly back into the car. And again, this is pretty simple. You just put these two bolts here, and then you guys should be able to have this installed how it used to be. Next step guys would be to put your new light bulb into place. So it's gonna be very simple. You just grab the pigtail here and you just install the new light bulb. Let me see if I can actually do it with one hand, like this, like that. Okay, and then you guys will put this light bulb just like that, and you will twist it so it goes in, and then you twist it. Okay, there we go. Once you install the light bulb, you put this cover just like that. Alright guys, and then next thing you do, you would install the airbags back into the car. And don't forget to hook up these air tubes here, and hook up, plug in this MAF sensor again. Make sure this is tight, and don't forget to install these pins again. And again, if you guys lose this, I will leave the link on the description with all these parts that you guys can get. Okay, and also I will leave the link with the LED light bulbs that you guys can get, so that way you guys don't end up burning your wires like you just saw. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys learned something new, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and smash the like button, and please